I'm Bailey, and you're watching the YouTube channel. Hello, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for watching my other video. I loved making it and I loved reading your comments, and you guys seem to like it when I talk about Italians, and I have so much to say, so
I'm gonna make another video.
And this video will be about 5 reasons why you should date an Italian person. Your Honor, I'm sweaty. So if you don't know me, I'm Bailey. I've been dating an Italian boy named Carlo since the dawn of time. I guess that makes me an expert about what it's like to date an Italian. Of course, all Italians are different, but this is what I've experienced dating Carlo. Number 1 is probably the most obvious. It's probably gonna be like the most no shit Sherlock moment. Yeah, they have an attitude about food that is like nowhere else in the world. Oftentimes here in the USA, for me personally, I just sort of eat to not die. Growing up, I had a lot of like microwave Hot Pockets and pot pies. That's what I grew up on, and that's just the culture here. But when I'm with Carlo, I like food because he makes food fun. He loves food. He grew up eating fresh pasta every day, fresh vegetables, and just everything was made from scratch for him growing up. So when he's around me or when I'm around him, it's fresh food all of the time. And he introduces me to dishes that I probably never would have eaten. And it's delicious. Delizioso. Delizioso? Delicious? I never knew how good food could be, and I never knew how good eating could be until I dated him. He introduced me to this whole new world of like giving a shit. Give a shit, because food is life. Food is a huge part of Italian people's lives, and if you date an Italian, it's going to be a huge part of your life whether you like it or not. I mean, obviously you'll like it because it's delicious, tasty food, so
You're welcome.
And the second thing is that they are very worldly, and by worldly I mean like they're very traveled. They are very open to going to other cultures, like Carlo's family. They've been all over the place. They just travel super casually, and they don't make a big deal out of it. Italians just go places. And you know, if you see an American in a place, you know that they're American. They treat cities like it's like a jungle. Like they treat civilized first world cities like Paris and Rome like it's like a third world jungle, and that there's no water anywhere, and that they'll get murdered by jaguars or something. I don't know. They're weird. I'm an American. Oh God. It's fine.
I'm okay.
If you see an Italian traveling, you won't be able to tell who they are because they'll blend in with the people who actually live there. It's not that they're not prepared, it's just that they've got this ease about them. They've got this confidence that says like, I know where I'm going. I don't need a million things. I can just get water wherever I go. I'm not even gonna look at everything around. I live here. What nationality am I? You'll never know. And then Americans are like, keep up, Jimmy. Keep up, Jimmy. Come on. Has anyone seen my water bottle? Did you like my impression of Americans? If you date an Italian, they will take you to the most amazing places, and you will learn how to travel in the most minimalistic, and you travel with ease when you're with them. It's not that you're not prepared, because you are, but you're not scared of things. And it seems like Italians got that figured out, and they will take you to the most amazing places that you will never have ever seen if not for dating an Italian. Carlo knows all the most beautiful villages in Italy that I've ever seen, and he's shown me just the world, and I never would have seen it if not for him. The third reason why you should date an Italian person is because they're incredibly intelligent. Like, of course not all Italians, I have to keep saying this, but at least Carlo and all of his friends and all of the Italians that I've met, they've been incredibly well versed in things like art and history and science. Whenever I go to like a museum with Carlo, he's like,
Oh, I studied that. Oh, I've been there. Oh, I remember studying that. Oh, do you want to know the details about the man in this portrait? Because I know it.
and I'm like, yeah, okay, Einstein, relax. Okay, yeah, tell me. I love it, I love it, I love it. If you ask an American for their input on a certain crisis, oftentimes it's like, I don't really know what you're talking about. Sorry. But then an Italian will be like, yes, I know. And let's have a discussion. And you're like, oh shit, okay. Number 4 is probably the most obvious besides food, is that Italians are romantic. It's one of those stereotypes that people are like, oh yeah, Italians are romantic. It's true. We walk up and go, hello. Oh, that was French. Hello. Where am I? What country am I talking about? They're super romantic. I don't know how to say this without being emo. Carlo is incredibly romantic. ever since I've been with him, I don't think that there's really been a day that has gone by that I don't feel loved, that I don't feel cherished and appreciated and beautiful and special. They're not afraid to show you their affections, and they're not afraid to tell you how they feel, and they're not afraid to take you on nice fancy dates, and they're not afraid to be physically affectionate with you. And it's nice. It's nice. Not that I have much to compare to for American boys, but I have a feeling from what my friends tell me and from what I've experienced is that I don't ever want to date an American boy again. And that's the tea. I feel like a lot of American boys are like, yeah, let's just chill, you know? Like, let's just like Netflix and chill, and hopefully you'll fuck me. Like, that's not romance. If I had to have an American boyfriend or a boyfriend from another culture, I highly, highly doubt that he would ever be as romantic and passionate as Carlo is. He loves me in a way that I can't even like verbalize. I can't even explain. There's not a word for the way that he treats me. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally about to cry. I'm fine. If you want to date someone who's romantic, get yourself an Italian. The fifth reason why you should date an Italian is because Italians are beautiful, beautiful people. I don't know what it is about Mediterranean people, but they are, like, Carlo looks like he was chipped from marble by the gods, you know? And like, Carlo's sister is probably the prettiest bitch I've ever seen. And every time I go to the Italian seaside, I'm like, I always feel like ugly American Midwestern toad when I go to Italy, because I just can't compete. Sorry, okay. Being positive, we're being positive. And that's it. That's all 5 reasons. If you like this video, hit that like button and please subscribe. Hold on, you guys commented a bunch.
Iscrivetevi.
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 Iscrivetevi. Iscrivetevi.
Iscrivetevi.
Iscrivetevi. Ciao ragazzi, iscrivetevi. You guys taught me how to say that and I still can't say it. Bye!